Hey guys, welcome back to the Secret Code podcast. Today we have NFT collection Midnight Teddy Club, who's minting on February 26th. They're having altar integrations, some really cool stuff in the pipeline. You get to learn all about them here. Plus, we're giving away 10 altar coins for people who are active and engaged, and a whitelist spot. So stay tuned to ask questions. Let's learn about some teddies.
For the community, by the community.
Welcome, guys. Today I'm joined with Lumi from Trivium Nodes, Papa Bear, and Oscar, who's a longtime friend of the show from Alter. All of you guys are here working on the Midnight Teddy project. Guys, welcome to the show.
Hello, glad to be here.
Hey,
thanks for having us.
All right, so everyone knows Oscar, founder, CEO of Alter, whatnot, but Lumi, Papa Bear, it's your guys' first time on the show. Lumi, let's start with you. Would you like to introduce yourself for us?
Yeah, so I'm the co-founder of Trivium Node, along with Ziff, and you may know us from our work on Black Box, but we've also been pretty involved in the NFT community as well. I made the smart contract for Anons, or at least a good portion of it, and the randomized minting impl that a lot of people are using as their little framework for their own NFT launches. That was made by us. So a lot of NFT projects that are on the market right now, we've had our hands in some way, indirectly or directly.
Dude, that's awesome. How long have you and Ziffy and Trivium Node in general been in Secret Network?
Well, so I started getting involved in Secret Network around about a year ago, actually, almost exactly a year ago. And I started learning Rust. I wanted to contribute more to the network. And then a couple months later, I met Ziff, and we figured, hey, we should start a validator node. We all kind of know what we're doing. We all know how to code. We can probably start contributing to the community in different ways. And it just went up and up from there.
Dude, that's awesome. So you guys actually didn't know each other before you got involved?
We did not. We just met talking in the Discord.
Hey, just like me and Paul. And we got the podcast up and running. Love to see it. Just making friends here on Secret Network. Papa Bear, welcome. You want to introduce yourself?
Oh yeah, I'm Papa Bear from the MTC. I'm co-founder. Yeah, I'm from the UK. I don't really have much experience in the smart contract development or anything like that. My background's actually in project management. I just wanted to, like, similar to Lumi, I just wanted to contribute more to the network, and I thought this is a way I could do that.
Awesome. Well, welcome, dude. Thanks to have you. Guys, I'm getting some comments saying that there's a little bit of echoes. Not sure. If you guys can let us know in the comments if it is bad, we can try to adjust it. But Papa Bear, thanks for joining, guys. Midnight Teddy Club. It's great to see you. Oscar, want to say anything to the fourth, fifth time on the show?
Glad to be here again. But yeah, thanks guys for having us. And yeah, I think Midnight Teddy Club is one of the exciting NFT projects on Secret Network. Definitely, I'm gonna be minting some, and I'm gonna burn some teddies.
Dude, I am all about burning teddies. So let's talk a little bit about the project. For what gave you guys the idea, and what makes Midnight Teddy Club special?
We were sort of just toying with the idea of launching a project at first. There was a channel of about, I think it started with about 10 of us in a Discord channel, Lumi and Zife being one of the two of the members. And we were just toying around with another project at first, a Project Dino. We got the artwork back for that, and we weren't really convinced by it. So we then, I was then introduced to Oscar from another friend of mine from the Discord called Scott. And then we just got to talking, and two come to throw, and we got the artwork for the teddies drawn up, and it come back, and then everything else happened after, like all the evolutionary reconstruction and bits like that.
Love to see it. Yeah, Paul's pulling up some of the guys' artwork. It's they look fantastic. I love the different themes. There was like a Darth Vader one, or yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
I love it. It's fantastic. Don't let it in your schools. But yeah, what gave you guys the idea for Teddy specifically?
I think it was just all completely random, really. I think it was like on Halloween or something like that. I think I was just out and I saw like a scary teddy mask, and I thought, "Ooh, that could work." And yeah, it just happened.
Just at the stroke of midnight, and
Yeah,
boom, Midnight Teddy
literally,
Club.
it was just all completely random, to be honest.
Love to see it. Well,
but
I mean,
but also I think it's connected to our childhood, because the last interaction event with our community was about share your story, like what's your teddy. So yeah, I
Yeah,
think that got engaged, and so many emotional comments that I wanted to cry a lot.
yeah, I think that was our most the post with the most engagement.
fair enough. Yeah, yesterday with everything going on in the shade and handling support requests or whatnot, I've just been crying pretty much nonstop. I might break down mid-show. But obviously, Lumi, you're talking. You have your hands in a whole bunch of NFT projects and whatnot. You're one of the core collaborators to our NFT stuff. So thank you very much for your involvement. How has it been building on the Midnight Teddy stuff, and what kinds of things are or novel integrations might we have that haven't really been seen before, or what's going to make this one special?
Yeah, so it's actually been a really fun challenge because we keep coming up with new ideas that haven't really been done before, like the burning to create a new teddy idea, for example. And it's been really interesting trying to figure out how to integrate it. So I take a little bit of time every single time a new idea comes up. I'm like, okay, is this possible? How can we get it done? And then eventually we always figure something out and find a way to integrate it efficiently into the smart contract. So it's been fun. It's really pushed me out of my comfort zone quite a bit.
Good. Innovation comes from discomfort. You can't build anything new if it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. So you mentioned burning teddies to create new ones. Can you walk us through that?
Yeah, so essentially there's a function in there where you can, if you have 3 teddies, you can take those 3, and for a small fee, it's like 5 secret right now, I believe, you can send those teddies to our admin address with like a form filled out on which traits you want, things like that. They'll make you a new custom artwork for the brand new teddy, taking all of the pieces from the old ones, and that new one is going to be minted and sent to you, and the other 3 are going to be burned in Mount Doom.
Oh my god, you guys built a Build-A-Bear.
Yep. It is pretty much Build-A-Bear
pretty much.
Workshop with volcano sacrifices.
Oh my
The 18 plus version.
This is my first time quite hearing about that. That is awesome. I've got 3 daughters, 4, 2, and 7 months, and they went to Build-A-Bear with my sister for the first time like a month or 2 ago, and they came back and they've got their like all dolled up with like Frozen songs and unicorns and all that girly stuff, and it's just, oh my god. If I could mint some teddies and then get some crazy fruity teddy bear, they're gonna flip. They're not gonna win NFTs, but that's hilarious. I absolutely love the idea. Can I make a Tor bear?
Do we have the all the pieces to make one? You'd know this, Papa Bear.
I don't think so, but in the future we're definitely going to be releasing some 1-to-1 traits and maybe 1 of 10 traits once Stashh has launched their auction feature.
Nice.
So,
he's got the last name, so you have to work with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, that is super cool and innovative. I have seen some projects, not yet on Secret Network, that have this kind of idea of like chances to upgrade or whatnot, but that's a great ratio of making them more and more rare. And I saw in some of you guys' tweets that they'll have like 5 to 8 different characteristics or traits.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So the bare minimum is 5 traits, and I think initially 40% of the teddies would have the bare minimum of 5, and then it goes down 30, 20, 10%, with the 10% being the 8 traits.
Nice. Can we burn 3 teddies back and get bears with less traits?
That's a good question. It's totally possible.
Go for the bare minimum.
Yeah, you could do. We'll end up with a teddy with no traits.
Well, and what's
Barely
funny
even
is
teddy.
at the very end, since the first minting, it's a number of teddies that's divisible by 3, and you burn 3 teddies to make 1. Eventually, there's a possibility we could just end up with 1 ultimate teddy at the very end.
Yeah, so it's intentionally deflationary as well. So the guys that sort of get in the teddies early and stuff, we wanted to be able to reward them with having something that may end up being rare.
Do one of you guys have the video on in the background? Sorry. Sorry, I'm getting some massive feedback here. Are you guys hearing any kind of echo, or do any of you guys have the actual YouTube video on in the background?
I haven't.
I do not.
Sorry, give me one moment. Oh. All right, I was able to mute some stuff on my end. Sorry about that. My bad. Carrying on. It's never a real podcast if there's not a couple technical difficulties, right?
Yeah.
Of course, Griffin.
Actually,
we always have
another-
elevator music.
Another thing to owning 3 teddies, but if you own like 10 teddies, you'll be able to transform your auto subscription, 10 of those, into one lifetime subscription. That will be supported by Alter, so basically you'll be needed to manually kind of send that proof of owning 10 teddies, and then basically we're going to be setting up a lifetime for you in replace of that. And yeah, so each teddy will also include Alter subscription for 1 year in the Alter Pro version. So yeah, cool to have it. And since Alter is growing fast and also going to be releasing some new features by end of Q1 that will be enabling so-called some alpha I can't release at the moment.
Awesome. So yeah, I mean, Oscar, you're here on the team. I assume there's going to be some kind of Alter integration. You guys are the kings of partnerships within the network. You guys have done a wonderful time branching out inside Secret Network, and now I see you guys branching out outside of Secret Network. Absolutely love it. You guys are doing great things and going to be huge. But this means that more teddy, or any teddy, gives you an Ultra membership, and then more teddies gives you a lifetime membership. That is cool for those plebs who weren't listening to our show earlier to get that lifetime subscription as soon as it came out.
I think you also said, Oscar, that if they have like 2 clandestinas and 8 teddies, they'd also be able to transform it
Correct.
into a
Yeah,
lifetime
correct.
membership. Correct.
Okay, then yeah, we're definitely going to need a nice little breakdown of all the ways to game this out to make the most of our Ultra rewards. I already have a lifetime membership, but I'm going to get more. Need some teddy bears.
Makes great gear.
So you guys are releasing on the 26th. Are people going to mint it on Stashh or on your guys' site?
So initial minting will be on our site, and we'd be using Stashh as a secondary marketplace.
Okay, wonderful. So I've got their site right here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Midnight Teddy Club with a little need an Ultra ID to enter. Like it. Now let's break down here. So dope artwork. Are there going to be ways for the teddies to interact? Like looks like some kind of metaverse breakdown. I know you guys have a Discord, but what kind of plans are there for the community?
Well, we're going to be, once group integrations are available, or we will be launching sort of a group chat for the teddy owners on Alter.
Okay, so the Anons have a proof of ownership Telegram channel. We can have a proof of Teddy Alter chat or something like that.
Yeah, so basically at the start it will not, but in the works of on our side, we'll definitely gonna add that NFT verification model later on, and the same we're gonna offer for Anons. So hopefully some Anon is listening and gonna watch for us in the Anon chat about joining Alter group channels.
I will absolutely be there. So initial supply of 3,030, and we know that's going to be going down drastically. What is the original minting price?
21S secret.
Okay, 21 secret on the 26th. That's cheap. I'm gonna load up. Oh, Chewbacca. This is cool. I like the stuff you guys put in. Are they pre-minted, or like where you choose kind of your random one, or are you going to get a mix of random characteristics at mint?
So all the artwork's already been created, so they are pre-minted. It's not like they're assembled at minting. Lumi actually wrote the contract, so they're all put in. He probably explained it a bit better than I. I'll let him explain.
So my method is they're not exactly minted, but all the data is put in sort of a limbo area in the contract, and it's not in token format. But once you actually do mint it, it takes all that data, moves it from the limbo storage, and formats it into the correct token format and puts it in your wallet.
Okay, and I have to ask this I like the idea of a little bear purgatory. But I have to ask, what are you guys doing with the private metadata?
So initially, the private metadata will be the actual image of the teddy. So there will be a public image and a private image, and the owner will choose whether they want to make their teddy with their traits public or whether it remains private.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I can't. I've done it a little bit recently, but I'm trying to get back into it. If I'm bringing you on the show, I'm going to test you guys. So I have a viewing key question for you. Yesterday, we had the launch of Shade. They had their airdrop. The entire network's been bogged down because the demand for it is really high. What percentage of the airdrop Shade could you claim starting as of yesterday? Is it A, 20%, B, 30%, C, 50%, or D, 100? Anybody?
Is this a question for us?
This is for you guys.
Or is it for?
Oh yeah, that's 20%.
Yeah, 20.
I claimed mine about 10 minutes before the show started.
Fair enough. Full disclosure, I've been trying the whole time. We still, obviously I work for Secret Swap too, and we're still trying to get them properly seated, and the network congestion has slowed it down substantially. But today we should get the Secret Shade pair live on Secret Swap, so that'll be dope. But hey, it's good news if the demand's that high, and we're working on scaling our infrastructure properly so the network doesn't get congested every time we have a big launch. So
Yeah.
Are you guys going to break Secret Network with your Teddy launch?
I hope not.
The network's been pretty good at handling NFT contracts post-anons, so they've been getting better and better. I think we're going to be pretty good on this one. A lot of efficiency improvements have been made over time, and I think that I really nailed the storage system pretty well. That was it was kind of the brainchild of a couple other devs that I was talking to in order to make that thing, and so far I don't think anyone's found anything more efficient. So it's pretty good as it is, but we'll see if we can improve it later.
Will it be working with viewing keys or permits? Obviously on Stashh they use permits.
Yeah, it's going to be working with permits, but you can use a viewing key if you want.
Okay. Very cool. What's your guys' roadmap looking like?
I would share it with you, but again, I'm on my mobile, so if I come off, I'll come off the chat.
Fair enough.
Our roadmap's on the. Are you still on our webpage on your?
Yes.
Share? So it's more of, I think we describe it as a phased plan on our webpage.
Okay, right here.
Yeah.
All right, so we get our Alter lifetime membership when we mint on the 26th, so coming up here in a couple days. And then the factory. So the factory, this is where you're going to be doing your evolution. You burn bears to mint new bears and crossover bears and all kinds of Digimon type stuff.
Correct.
Love it. Dynamic trait rarity tracker. So this means that as you mint new bears in the factory and whatnot, you'll automatically update how rare your bear is. And so if you have the rarest Teddy and somebody else meant something new, you're going to like, oh no, I just dropped down to number 2. Better burn something.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. If you're not first, you're last. All right, that's pretty neat. Dynamic trait tracker.
The end game is that in that NFT, you'll never see the Teddy anymore. It's just gonna be attributes. So the Teddy gonna disappear.
You got to break it up like the body of Exodia.
Yeah.
Love it.
I think what will make it special is people are we hope people are going to be aiming for certain traits and stuff to make their own custom Teddy rather than trying to get the rarest traits, etc. Because the rarest traits might end up being the ones that people want the least because they'll be burning them.
Oh, absolutely. It's Build-A-Bear. You got to make.
I hope someone in the future gonna make a Teddy, which is gonna be only the Teddy stuffing, and that's all. Like.
An inside-out Teddy.
Oh my god!
You guys mentioned an NFT airdrop to all Midnight Teddy Club holders. Now, this is not only is this cool, so walk me through it, but then I also have some technical questions about that. That's actually pretty complicated on Secret Network.
Yeah, so it's just emblems which we're creating for each individual Teddy. I'm not too sure how it's going to work as of yet. Maybe Lumi has some more insight on that, but the emblems are in the making. Okay,
Lumi.
Yeah, so it's not currently done yet, but I'm formulating an idea of how to do it. I think I got it down. We're going to be using an NFT verification system, kind of similar to how Secret Punks did theirs on their own website. And then we're going to move from there and get those airdropped once you claim them.
Okay, awesome.
Mhm.
And then so the technical questions being like it's hard to like know which addresses hold the teddy bears because of secret network type stuff and the privacy preserving aspects of that, where on Ethereum it'd be easy, like, oh yeah, you just query this and you can see what everybody has. But that's neat. So it'll be something you have to manually claim. That makes sense. But adding one-of-one traits auctioned off in Stashh to be used at the factory. So you're saying the factory you have to burn 3 different bears. Can you burn a trait instead of a bear?
So yeah, that's the idea. So once we start launching these extra traits, you'd be able to use the factory and just add a trait to the bear, to one bear, rather than having to burn 3 bears. You'd just be able to burn the trait and the bear, and then that trait would be added to each bear.
Okay, and I know that a lot of the times the artwork for these NFT projects are done on something like Adobe Illustrator, where you can have these different layers, and so they can mesh. Will this, like, once you're like doing this mixing and matching and stuff, that artwork hasn't necessarily been put together before, will it be automated like layers, or will you guys have to manually like add the artwork and stuff afterwards?
Yeah, we'd have to manually add it.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's pretty complicated for the layers with all the stuff you guys
we did. I think initially we did toy around with an automated system, but I think we encountered too many vulnerabilities, so we just resorted to doing it all manually.
Cool. What's the timeline looking like for when everybody burns their stuff to receive your new little teddy?
We don't know at the moment.
Okay. Do they have to pay extra for shipping and handling? Will the trucker protest slow down your teddy's shipment?
No, we'll see what happens, because we'll have to go back. The artist will have to reassemble the teddies, which we already have all the traits for. So it's just a matter of how many teddies are being burnt at once. Because if we've got 50 people burning teddies, there might be slightly more of a delay than if there was just one teddy in the factory being burnt.
If you have a really rare teddy, can you burn it to get back some of the old dead teddies? Sacrifice yourself for the greater good. Yeah, you got to pull that lever so that the train hits you instead of the 5 other people.
I don't know if we can get it out of Mount Doom. I'd have to. That might be impossible.
We'll have to bring Stephen in from BTN Group.
Fair enough.
Find out.
All right, and then last here on your guys' little roadmap is the Midnight Teddy Club DAO. What does a DAO look like for the Teddy NFTs?
Right, so we have actually created a flowchart of how we intend for the DAO to work. I don't know if you can go onto our Discord and have a look through the announcements, or maybe I think it might actually be in the roadmap channel.
Okay, very cool. We've seen a little bit happen within on DAO, but there's a lot that's been theorized, especially by like Secret Labs, about what can be possible with NFT DAOs, and they actually just announced the launch of Legend DAO today, which should be really exciting with new possibilities for NFTs. So Secret Network is already, and definitely will be in the future, a giant hub for serious NFT projects, and it's nice to have you guys on board. This is pretty dope. Can I get a custom Theodore Roosevelt NFT?
We'll talk after the show.
I want to be the president of the Teddies. Oh, that's awesome. So walking through the factory perks, is there anything else you guys like to share about the factory specifically and what all this can do?
I think we covered all elements, in all honesty, of the factory process. Obviously, each teddy, as teddies are burnt, they become rarer. So I think that's the key point that we wanted to cover.
Yeah, that is absolutely really cool, guys. I really like the innovation going into this. Build a bear. That's fantastic. So the mint's coming up on the 26th. It's 21 secret per teddy. 63 secret if you want to get 3 of them and make a nice little custom Build-A-Bear. But what do you guys think is next for the future of secret NFTs? Obviously, you guys are involved in multiple projects and you've taken a lot of your previous experience into this. What's for the future of this project, and then more coming to pass? What ideas do you want to see implemented?
Well, for this project, I think we want to reach out to other chains and stuff and launch validators and stuff through the DAO. We want to be able to fund community projects for MTC holders through the DAO. It's a lot of the future is all planned around the DAO, in all honesty.
Awesome. Very, very cool.
I think Lumi is working on some really cool stuff in the background, but I'm not too sure he's allowed to speak about it.
Somebody's
Sorry, Lumi.
I can't say everything, but I will say that I and Ziff are very interested in finding ways to apply NFTs to real-world infrastructure and the economy. So, yeah, that'll eventually have more details, but I think that's all I can say for now.
awesome. The art is really cool, and this aspect of what's being done here and the evolution stuff is really cool. But as soon as NFTs start being integrated for more than just art and for their actual utility, it's what's really going to change society and technology in so many ways, and bring technology to so many aspects that never have had it before. Like, I still maintain I can't wait till I never have to use a notary again, because everything should be an NFT.
Yeah, and like stuff like that is completely possible. I'm amazed that no one has done it yet, but I guess, there's got to be a first for everything.
I think
Teddy.
Lumi is something on about, so I have invited actually Lumi to some other incentivized project, but yeah, that will be disclosed later on. But overall, I did heard about one podcast that spoke about like NFTs that currently is just like JPEGs, like pictures, and that's all. Like that was the same actually with the Apple iPhone. Like the developers just created like I don't know, like a drinking beer. Like do you remember that the app, like the first one on iPhone
Yes.
was that you just drink the beer? Like how like stupid it is.
Yeah. Or you click a button and it turns on a lighter, and then you click it and the lighter turns off. It's just
or a
it's
fart,
almost like
you click
Yeah,
on
the
this
fart box. I
like-
was going to say that, but I didn't know if I should mention
Oh,
it.
man.
Because that's the first thing that comes to my
It's
head.
exactly the same at the moment with the NFTs. Like,
us telling our kids about that is going to be like our parents telling us about the time before Google, and that's fantastic. The original apps. I remember there was a huge deal, and there was like a gun one. You like hold it down, and it like shoots a gun or something. But yeah, that's what NFTs are like right now with the artwork. But eventually, it's going to be absolutely everything. And we already have, I think, a proposal right now on the forums about adding fractionalized NFTs, which is the next huge step. I've actually done that for a couple small projects, but not on a large scale. So very, very cool. But the mint goes live on the 26th. Obviously, I'm going to be loading up on Bears. I'm a Secret Network DGen. But for the audience and the people listening, how can they get more involved with Secret Teddies and get prepared to start building their own bears and getting involved in the DAO?
Just join our Discord, follow us on Twitter, which is @MidnightTedClub, and yeah, just engage with the community.
And stuff to the comments here at Midnight Ted Club on Twitter. And also, do you guys have a Telegram?
No, we don't currently.
That's fair. Discords are far more organized. I will work on adding a Discord link right here. I recently joined your guys' Teddy Club. All right, guys, adding a Discord link here in the comments. So please do check that out, join, and get ready for the 26th. Only 21 secret to mint some teddies. And they're rare and getting rarer as we burn more and more little bears. What's your guys' desired total supply? How many do you want to see die?
I want there to
Ideally,
be
as
one
many as
ultimate teddy
possible.
at the very end.
We want to sacrifice as many teddies to the Mount Doom gods as possible.
I'm saying within 1 year from mint, we're down under 1,000 teddies.
Probably.
That'd be
I think
incredible.
even less. I think even less.
I'd
People gonna get crazy.
definitely be burning a load myself.
That's awesome, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast and showcasing your teddy bears. Love to see it. If there's anything else you'd like to close with or let the audience know about, then awesome. If not, can't wait to mint some teddies on the 26th and get involved in Twitter and show everybody my little fire fodder.
I'd just like to shout out Shadow in our community, actually, because he's the one that's gone out of his way to start making the emblems.
Okay,
It's
awesome.
it's not an artist. The artist that made the teddies. It's actually a community member.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Do we have a timeline on when we can get the claim the emblems?
Well, it's just him doing 3,030, so I'm not too sure on the timeline right now. But I'll have a chat with him and I'll get back to you, and maybe we can post something on Twitter.
Okay, because I want to claim the emblem and then burn the bear and burn their medals.
Just burn everything.
Just burn it all.
But
Burn it all down.
Pretty much. But yeah, guys, if you missed out on the original altar memberships as well, this is your way to earn your guys' some altar use cases. I was actually, my whole Secret Squad team uses altar for everything, and we were having some pretty big discussions on it earlier today and sharing information that's so much easier to actually share over text that otherwise we shouldn't be. So it's an awesome platform. Get involved. Oscar, I love that you guys are doing so many partnerships.
thanks. Yeah, next week
Oh.
we're gonna actually speak about roadmap and what's ahead of us.
Cool. Well, also, I forgot to mention this earlier, but you guys did promise 10 altar giveaway as well as a whitelist spot to people who have been involved. So, if you guys go back and retweet this episode and we'll have a playback and whatnot, we'll pick winners from that, and Oscar will send you guys some altar, and we'll get you guys a whitelist spot for your very first bear that we do expect you to burn. It's not conditional, but it's expected. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank
inviting
you.
us.